So, hi everybody. I thought I'd give you guys an update about the community that I posted about earlier this year called I Am a Creator. As you can see, I have a t-shirt now. I'll post all the information for basically like how the community started and what the point is in the description below. But basically what it is it's kind of like smaller channels helping smaller channels and paying it forward. They also have a Facebook page, but I'll link um, the information from, once again, I don't really know if we could call him the creator of the program, but just someone that took one of the ideas that's um, been around for a while and expanded on it. And I'll add James Cox's information in the description below once again. I happened to be perusing their Facebook page, because they do have a Facebook page, the other day. And someone made a valid point, which I thought was pretty valid. Before anybody jumps down my throat, let's just say this. It does take time to grow a YouTube channel. And sometimes for people that have smaller channels, they want to have so many people in a set amount of time, which is great if that particular niche is something that is in high demand. Like, I have a couple of YouTube friends that do a lot of like comic book stuff and Funko stuff and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people are into that. And I know reviews and things like that are very common, so I know my channel's slow going. But I know that there are a lot of other people that have a lot of great like travel advice and things like that, that their channel may not be necessarily um, always found by the YouTube algorithm. So I can see that there are people that are sharing sound advice or sharing their vlog or what all content they're sharing, and it may not show up necessarily in the YouTube general mainstream feed. So that's kind of what the point of the group is that you pay it forward. You don't ask people to follow you back. You watch their videos fully and you comment on their videos. And even if it's something as simple as, you did a great job, thank you for sharing, it still counts. So getting back to my original my original comment, someone had mentioned that they were feeling slightly overwhelmed, I guess, and just in general that they felt that people were joining the community to do excuse me, what is very commonly known as either a follow for a follow or a sub for a sub, where you may have a number of people join your join or follow you, and then suddenly you have, say, 50 people today, and then tomorrow you have 50 less people or 5 less people. And a lot of people were doing that in order to find support and grow their channel, which is good, but it's also bad, because if you're just going to spam everybody like mad, hoping that all these people will follow you back, it doesn't necessarily work that way either. And again, I'm going to call myself out on this. I've been very bad at trying to follow up on people's videos. There's some content that may not be for me, just like there's some content that may not be for everyone else that I share too. So I understand that. But it's kind of hard sometimes to go through everybody's playlist and all that stuff, because sometimes you just feel like you're not really listening to the content, or maybe that's just me, that leaving the video play while you're, checking your email or something else doesn't necessarily mean you're devoting time to watching whatever the person's content is. And that was partly what the person's comment was, is that they felt that it's very good, but sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, or that it's kind of, again, it's a little harder for some people to achieve, especially if you're trying to maintain your channel and trying to support other people. And I know a lot of people have been getting anxiety about it, because I had seen someone else who had that problem too. And it's understandable. And I think it's a really great community, but I think we can't really push ourselves either to try as hard. And I know it sounds horrible to say, but it's a little difficult sometimes. And I think we can only do what we can do, which is good. And I think if you want to support who you can, that's wonderful. And I really do enjoy the lives when I do stop in to see them. And I do enjoy chatting with the people from the community that I've met. But just sometimes it can be, again, a bit overwhelming, and it can be, it seems like it's competition sometimes, because depending on your niche channel, like mine, I do a little bit of everything for the most part. So I'm not always at one set base where I can say, oh, okay, you know, I'm going to do a review for the next month on, pet stuff. So I don't always block out where I can say, okay, this week we're going to have X amount of reviews for, again, like for example, pet stuff. But all in all, it does take time to grow your channel, and it is a great community. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying that sometimes I think people are kind of taking advantage of that as well, in terms of they want to have more people follow them, so they decide that they're just going to spam everybody they can. But all in all, I think it's still worth checking out. And so if anybody else is part of the community, let me know what you think. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but it's my opinion. And again, I'm not bad mouthing the community really. I'm just saying that sometimes it gets to be a bit competitive and a bit overwhelming. And a lot of people are kind of disappointed where they don't get the instant gratification of they were hoping to have, say, 500 followers in a month. I'm not saying it doesn't happen for everyone, but some people it just takes a little more effort to get their content out there, or to have someone actually stop to watch all of their content. So have a good day, everybody. And once again, let me know what you guys think, if you guys are familiar with the community. Again, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. So, I'm expecting to have at least one person complain in the comments below, but we'll see. Have a good day. Bye.